Hello and welcome to the first lecture of your Adult Planning and Life Development course. In this course, we'll explore the experience-based nature of non-traditional education and adult development theory. We'll examine the theories relating to personal analysis and understanding, look at our personal strengths and weaknesses, and talk about how recognizing those strengths and weaknesses can help you in your academic career and your personal life journey. I hope you're excited because today represents the first step in one of the most important transitions in your life, the transition into higher education. So let's get right to it. As you enter your San Diego Christian College program, an exciting part of your life is beginning. This program is designed to challenge you in many ways, including the areas of what you know, what you do with what you know, and how you feel about a number of issues. It is anticipated that you will look upon your work, your family, your faith, and yourself in a different way by the time you have completed the program. In the first course, we begin the journey. Hold on tight, because it will be an exciting journey that begins by challenging you as a person. The title, Adult Development and Life Planning, speaks to the idea that you have a mission in life and natural talents that facilitate that mission. The adult learner has been required to develop different habits for a different life structure. Career, marriage, children, and homes challenge us to learn new skills. Maturity cannot be postponed until graduation. Maturity is demanded by the life structure that we encounter. I want to value the maturity that has come to you and know that we also value that growth. But along the way, certain qualities that would have helped you succeed in college life may have been set aside or displaced by other more urgent or important concerns. This course intends to assist you in connecting some of the pieces of the puzzle. Who are you? Why are you in college at this time? How are you going to succeed while you are here? Habits are not developed or changed overnight, but we can influence their direction. I want to help you get going in the right direction. Not my direction, but the right direction for you. I want to help you make gains in the fulfillment of your mission in life. I want your education to be a meaningful experience in that process. It will be important that you look forward to examining your goals, priorities, and attitudes. It can be very exciting and challenging. Let's see what thoughts occur in your mind and how those thoughts affect your life. We're excited about being on this part of the journey with you. Thanks for being part of the program. Now then, let's get started. The truth that God created us uniquely and distinctively is amazing, but it is when we discover this truth and use it that it becomes an unstoppable energy. This is the reason we have you taking this course at the beginning of your academic story at SDCC. We want you to finish what you are starting. We believe if you can discover all that God created you to be, you will continue to move forward toward your academic completion goals, along with the other desires you have to achieve. To start things off, I'd like you to partake in a brief exercise. Take out a piece of paper and a pencil or pen. I'll pause for just a moment in case you need to run and grab some supplies, and if you need more time, you can pause this lecture using the player controls you see on your screen. Put your pen or pencil in your opposite hand. So if you're right-handed, put your pen or pencil in your left hand, and if you're left-handed, then put your pen or pencil in your right hand. Now write your name. Then write your name again. Write your name a third time. Okay, now put your pen or pencil in your natural hand. So if you're right-handed, use your right hand, and if you're left-handed, then use your left hand. Now write your name. Then write your name again. And then write your name for a third time. Well done. What's the point of this exercise? Well, let's jump to the next slide to find out. If you are like most people, writing your name with your opposite hand is hard, arduous, and often downright sloppy. You have to think about it, don't you? You just want to quit, but when you write with your natural hand, it is easy, simple, a no-brainer. Using your strengths is as simple as this exercise. When you are using your strengths, it is natural, easy, simple. Let's check out what some influential theorists and figures have said about discovering personal strengths. Business strategist Peter Drucker stated, "Most Americans do not know what their strengths are. When you ask them, they look at you with a blank stare, or they respond in terms of subject knowledge, which is the wrong answer." And former First Lady Barbara Bush shared, "If human beings are perceived as potentials rather than problems, as possessing strengths instead of weaknesses, as unlimited rather than dull and unresponsive, then they thrive and grow to their capabilities." And even though it is important to know yourself, it is not easy, as we are reminded by Benjamin Franklin when he wrote, "There are 3 things extremely hard: steel, a diamond, and to know oneself." Remember, you are created in the image of the Almighty God. Genesis 1:26-27 reminds us, "Then God said, 'Let us make man in our image, in our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, over the livestock, over all the earth, and over all the creatures that move along the ground.' So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female, he created them." And Jeremiah stated, "The word of the Lord came to me, saying, Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." And the psalmist proclaimed, "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place, when I was woven together in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed body." All right then, let's change pace just a bit and talk about one of the specific, unique facets we each have as individuals. I'm talking about talents. What is a talent, you may be wondering? According to our text, it is a naturally recurring pattern of thought, feeling, or behavior that can be productively applied. Some characteristics of talents are that they are real, they are authentic, and they make you unique as an individual. Your talents work like a combination to a lock so that you can be your own unique person. Before moving on, I'd like you to partake in a little thought experiment with me. Think of an activity you took part in recently that was something you really enjoyed. Next, think of an activity you took part in recently that was hard and unenjoyable. Now, compare and contrast those 2 activities really quickly in your mind, specifically thinking about how the 2 activities utilized your individual talents. My guess is that the enjoyable activity capitalized on and utilized your talents, while the unenjoyable activity did not. Similar to talents are strengths. A strength is defined as the ability to provide consistent, near-perfect performance in a given activity. Your strengths begin with your talents, your natural patterns that are uniquely you. Strengths are produced when talents are refined with knowledge that consists of facts and lessons learned, and skills that have the basic ability to be performed with specific steps of an activity. As you develop your strengths by building on your natural talents, achievements will naturally follow. Studies have shown that people who are top achievers, either in their professional careers or in their personal lives, or both, are those people who know, use, and apply their personal strengths on a consistent basis. Top achievers fully recognize their talents and build on them to develop their strengths. They apply their greatest talents in roles that best suit them, and invent ways to apply their specific talents to their achievement tasks. So what is your Strengths Quest? Your quest is to address your questions and find answers. Your quest is an adventure of discovery. Discovering your talents, discovering your strengths perspective, discovering your past achievements with your strengths. Your quest generates optimism. You identify the strengths you have and how to use them to pursue your goals. Your quest provides a sense of direction. Gives you a sense of purpose direction. Your quest generates confidence. You are aware of your potential for excellence. Your quest generates a sense of vitality. You have a sense of accomplishment. You have a sense of success. It motivates you to the next phase. For one of your assignments this week, you will log into the Strengths Quest website with your code and take the online assessment to identify your strengths. And don't worry, you'll find all the relevant instructions you'll need to complete the online Strengths Quest assessment in the assessment component itself.